My summer car. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words. Let's read the words, guys. Let's just read them. My summer car is the ultimate car owning, building, fixing, tuning, maintenance and permadeath life survival simulator. Well, mate, it's the only car fixing, building, tuning, maintenance, permadeath survival simulator. So, you start the game with hundreds of loose parts and assemble both car and engine. Not only you need to maintain your car, but yourself as well. Sausages, beer and sleeping will do just fine. If everything goes well, you will have a working car which you can use for various 1990s Finnish countryside summer activities. Basically doing stupid things under the influence of alcohol. After you have gathered extra money from various random jobs, you can start to tune and upgrade your car with parts ordered via snail mail. You can turn the car into an obnoxious bass boom disco machine, or into a rally car and participate in rally competitions, or just fix it into perfect factory condition. Of course, car also needs to pass the inspection, or you might get into trouble with the police. So what is My Summer Car? Well, it's a single player Unity game, and I don't like it. There you go. Everybody seems to love this, but I don't. You see, what appealed to me about this was the fact that you could build a car from scratch. That appeals to me. I like that. That's like, yes, I'll have a bit of that, thanks. You get this frame of a car and you get all the parts in your garage to build it, but you have to know which bit to put on. It doesn't tell you. You've got to kind of work that out. You have a toolkit with a set of spanners and a screwdriver, and that's pretty much it, and you don't know which spanner to use on each bolt, so it kind of becomes a bit of a on when you're building your car. For example, you start off with the subframe, you put the subframe in, and you then have to choose a spanner to tighten up the bolts to connect the subframe to the car body. Now, you don't know how many bolts there are, you can't really see because a lot of them are hidden in the bodywork, and this is the theme throughout, putting the suspension on. You can't really see at all how many bolts there is. You have x-ray vision, x-ray vision, and you grab the spanner, and you don't know which spanner, of course. That's another amazing part of the game. You have to guess which spanner it is. You have no fucking idea. So you keep picking a spanner out until the bolt becomes highlighted in green, but a lot of the time you can't see where the bolt is, so you pick a spanner out and then you kind of wave it around like a fucking Harry Potter with a magic wand until you see a little green nut appear from behind the fucking bodywork panel, and if it doesn't, you think, right, wrong spanner, I'll get another. So you pick another spanner, you wave that around like a fucking prick until it glows green, then you scroll your mouse wheel up to tighten the bolt, and you do this for every fucking part that you put on the car, guys. Now, if that isn't torture enough, you start getting dirty. And the more dirty you become, the more you attract mosquitoes and flies. Bzzzt. Bzzzt. Fucking bzzzt. The flies, that's what they do. They just buzz. Incessant buzzing. Bzzz. All the time. They never stop. Bzzz. 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 You get in your van, you drive away, they're in the van. Bzzz. Bzzz. Hi back, I'm still here. Bzzz in your ear. Bzzz. 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 You got no spray, have you? Bzzz. Bzzz. So you get out your van and you run through the woods and the bzzz. Bzzz. I'm still here, Mac. Bzzz. Bzzz. You go into your house, you run into your kitchen. Bzzz. You go into bed. Bzzz. They're everywhere, the guys are gone! I couldn't play. It was doing me fucking head in. I had to either mute the sound completely because you can't turn it down, or put up with it. I couldn't put up with it. It was driving me up the wall. There was a huge thread of other people who have been driven up the wall, and you know what? The developer's like, it's part of the game. It's part of... He actually fucking thinks that it's a good game mechanic. Do you know how to get rid of them? You either have to go to town, which takes about 1 billion years to get there. That's if you can fucking drive there without killing yourself, and get some spray to spray them. Or you can stoke up the fucking sauna, guys, and have a sauna to get clean and get rid of them. And you know how long you stay clean? Do you know how long you stay clean before they come back, guys? About 2 fucking minutes. We're back. You fuck off! I just have no idea why that's in the game. I have no idea. It doesn't bring anything to the table at all. It doesn't bring anything to the table. It's like being in bed with your partner and during foreplay you pick up a pencil and you start sticking it up our nose and twisting it as if you're sharpening it. And you're going, does that do it for you, honey? Does that do it for you? Is that nice? It's like, it's got no place. It's got no place there. It should never be there. It should not ever be happening. And it's almost like the developer of this game was playing DayZ when he was coding, and in between coding, he was like, hang on, I'm just going to play a bit more DayZ. A bit more coding, a bit more DayZ. And he's kind of got confused. And he was making this amazing game where you have to build your own car and then upgrade it and drive around and enter it into races and all that, which is an amazingly great concept, but he still was thinking he was in DayZ, and he thought, oh shit, thirst, hunger, thirst, we need a hunger bar, a thirst bar, a urinating bar, we need that, and he's got confused, bless him, he's got confused, and he's brought all these useless, horrible, fucking wankish mechanics into what could have been a really good game, and he's turned it into a permadeath survival game. What the fuck? Why didn't he's had something amazing? Why didn't he just make it better the way you build your car? Have multiplayer so you can race other people, tune lots of tuning up parts so you can tune your car to make it better and faster. Get rid of the sausages and beer. You shouldn't even promote drink driving fucking anyway. But it adds nothing to the game but makes it awful. The mosquitoes, get rid of them. The fucking bug repellent, get fucking rid of it. It's stupid. It does nothing. It's fucking wank. It really is. Guys, also as well, the car is haunted. It's haunted by a poltergeist, and you will have to be careful because if you upset the poltergeist, it will attack you. I was trying to put the suspension on the back of the car, and all of a sudden it flew out my hand and went flying across the fucking grass. Then my car started turning and rotating on the spot. I mean, I was expecting it to say, your mother sucks cocks in hell. You know, it was just like, what the fuck? I changed the car and made a white one for night. White light. It might scare the poltergeist away. And I was just fixing it up, and then all of a sudden the car leapt up and jumped onto its side. I didn't do a fucking thing. And another thing as well, why do you not need a jack to put the wheels on your car? You can just actually go and put the wheels on the car, and the car will just leap up. It's there, wheels. You know, I don't know. I didn't like it. It felt like work, and games should not be work. Games should be fun. It should be fun all the way. And I don't mind a little bit of work in some games. I mean, I played World of Warcraft for years, and yes, there can be times where you're grinding for something. For me, I really enjoyed all of WoW, just leveling up from level 1. It was all fun for me. This, I didn't feel like I was having fun. It was like, oh my goodness, where's the fucking nut? Where's the nut for this? Where's the bolt? Which spanner? Which one is it? Is it that one? Is it this one? Is it... So, word of warning, guys. If you are looking for something that's mechanical, you fancy yourself as a bit of mechanic, you want the satisfaction of building your own car, and there's a lot of satisfaction to be had doing that. It's a great concept. It's just so poorly executed, guys, that you need to be aware of this. Don't just look at Steam and say, oh, very positive, it must be great, go and buy it, because you might be very disappointed with it. It's not all that it looks. And half of the reviews are just bullshit, guys. It's just the usual stuff. It's amazing! Well, it isn't amazing, guys. And some of the people are just creepy in this game. They're all owls, but it is bugged to shit, and it's got some very questionable game mechanics. Granted, it's not an expensive game, it's just over an 8, I think. So it isn't expensive, but guys, it has a lot of problems, and it looks like shit. It really does. The driving isn't too bad. It supports steering wheel and pedals if you have them. It supports quite a lot of them, actually. It's quite decent, the driving in it, except the physics are awful. If you go off-road and once you get a wheel spin going, it's like ridiculous, the donuts that you do so easily. It handles awful, basically, but compared to a lot of simulators at this price, it's actually better than a lot of them for the steering. But just heed my warning, guys. Yes, there's a decent game buried under here somewhere, but it's buried so far under all the shit that I can't possibly recommend it at its current state. In my opinion, you should turn this into a really hardcore fucking mechanic game, building your cars, add multiplayer, and get rid of the shit Get rid of this stupid fucking swearing, pissing, drinking, eating. Fucking hell, man. Unless, of course, that's what he wanted in the first place. But if he did, then bloody Nora. No thanks.